Hi everyone! Today I'm going to share with you about my experience of visiting the Arches National Park with my family. As soon as we entered the park, I was spellbound. It was so beautiful and mesmerizing. I must say, it was much more amazing than what it looks like in the pictures that we all must have seen sometime or the other. The massive rock formations that surrounded us the moment we entered were indeed spectacular. The views just felt like we were in a different world altogether. As you move further inside the park, you will find spaces to just stop by and enjoy the view or just to take some picture. There you can see my husband and my son enjoying the view. This is so beautiful. You can see the three gossip formations right in front. Here I am trying to pose with my son whereas he's hiding his face behind his cap. It is a little difficult to go for long hikes when you are with an infant. So we did stop by some of the famous rock formations, but we did avoid some of the hikes as well. One good thing about this park is that you'll get to see quite a few arches while sitting inside the car itself and enjoy the spectacular view of the surrounding arches while sitting inside the comfort of your own car. There are a few things about the park that I want to share with you guys that might help you if you are planning your next visit to the Arches. Number one is the park hours. The park is open 24 hours a day. It is only closed during Christmas. But according to them, they recommend to avoid traffic, you should enter the park before 8 am or after 3 pm. Number two, the fees and the charges. Yes, there is a nominal charge. I say nominal because of a reason. Trust me, you guys, it will be much more worth when you experience this natural wonder in front of your eyes. You will know that the price you are paying is nothing compared to what you get to see in front of your eyes and the memories you're going to carry for the rest of your lives. The park usually charges $30 per vehicle, good for 7 days. I would say it is cheap. For a motorcycle, it is $25. For just an individual with no car, typically for bicyclists, hikers, or pedestrians, it is $15. And for youth 15 and under, they are usually admitted free. There are, of course, annual lifetime passes for $55, which gives you a discount on the camping fees at the Devil's Garden Campground. Interestingly, the park offers fee-free days too. For 2021, the last two fee-free days are the Saturday, 25th September, National Public Lands Day, and Thursday, November 11th, Veterans Day. Our next stop was the Park Avenue Trail. We did stop there and started to walk a few steps, but as it was so hot, my son started getting a little fussy and it was already time for his lunch. So we had to do some change of plans. Yes, when you have a baby, it is never what you want, it is always what you can manage to do in between the gap of feed.
I'm sure all moms are going to agree with me on this.
On our way next, we found the massive, unbelievable balanced rock. We quickly got off to click some pictures and began to explore the park again without wasting any more time, as we had to leave the park soon and drive back to Salt Lake City as we had our flight the next day afternoon. Going back to the things I was sharing with you about the park, number 3 comes the Visitor Center. The Visitor Center has a collection of interactive exhibits, educational kiosk, a 150-seat auditorium, bookstore, maps, DVDs, postcards, etc. But do remember to check them out before 6 p.m. We missed checking them out as we reached the visitor center after 6. Our next stop was the Windows Trailhead, where the first stop on the 1-mile hike loop was the North Window Arch. You can see the turret arch right in front of you. At the North Window Arch, if you stand beneath the arch, you can see the vast landscape of the sandstone Hurus that lies beyond the arch. We hiked up to the North Window Arch and took some pictures there. We had a great time. We requested someone to take our pictures and he did a great job. And we got some nice family pictures. This time my son kept his hat on his head, thankfully. That is the view of the turret arch from the North Window Arch. The last and the most important thing that I want to let you guys know is that number 4, do remember to carry enough supply of drinking water. Trust me, you are going to need it. Also, don't forget to carry your favorite food, snacks or candies or whatever you want to munch on while you're on the road, because there is no food available inside the park. Last but not the least, we headed towards the Delicate Arch, the most famous and the most hyped arches in Utah. This is the zoomed view of the arch that we got from a distance. Here my son and husband posing in front of the arch. Last but not the least, I just want to add that although the park's terrain may appear rugged and very durable, it is extremely fragile. More than 1 million visitors visit this place every year, which threaten the fragile high desert ecosystem. Coming towards the end of the day, I was not at all upset that I only had 1 day in hand to see the beautiful arches. On the contrary, I was overwhelmed. I was extremely satisfied being able to see this amazingly beautiful landscape. Last but not the least, if you like this video, do not forget to give a thumbs up, because it would give me the motivation to put forward more such videos in the future. Also, do subscribe to my channel and leave your comments below.